On this episode I will not only be talking about delicious beans, but I will also be paying tribute to one of Brazil's most beloved pieces of kitchen apparatus, the trusty pressure cooker. Now, of course you don't need a pressure cooker to cook beans, and I will be giving you instructions on how to make this recipe without one towards the end of the episode. But they are extremely popular in Brazil. Why? Well, Brazilians do tend to cook a heck of a lot of beans. In fact, the average household goes through 1 kilo of beans per week. That's a lot of beans, and if you have one of these, well, it saves you a lot of money and time. So stick with us if you're a bean lover and watch this episode on how to cook simple Brazilian beans on
Cuca Brazuca's Brazilian Basics.
Start by giving 500 grams of beans a quick rinse under the tap. Then pour them into your pressure cooker and add 2 liters of water. And set the flame on high. Pressure cookers are actually very safe cooking devices, but if you've never used one, consult your user's manual, and by the way, never fill it more than 2/3. At this point, all the seasoning we're going to add is 2 bay leaves. Now add the lid, lock it in place, and reduce the fire to medium. And now let it steam away for 40 minutes or so. To open your pressure cooker, place it in your kitchen sink, open a valve, and run some cold water over it. Pretty soon all the steam will have escaped and it will be safe to open the lid. By now your beans should be nice and soft and the water should have turned a matte chocolatey brown. And you're now ready to start the second part of this recipe, which is to season your beans. Roughly chop half of an onion and 3 cloves of garlic. Add them to a frying pan with a tablespoon of vegetable oil and fry them until they start to gain some color. Now pour in 2 or 3 ladlefuls of beans and stir them around so they pick up all the flavors from all the onion and the garlic. Transfer the mixture back to the pressure cooker, add salt to taste, give it a good stir, and let it simmer away for another 10 minutes so that all the flavors will infuse, and your beans should be ready. But what if I don't have a pressure cooker, I hear you ask? Well, then place your washed beans in a large bowl, fill with water nearly to the top, and leave to soak overnight. By the next morning, your beans will have almost doubled in size. Discard the water they were soaking in and transfer the beans to a large saucepan. Add 2 liters of water and the bay leaves and cook on a medium fire for 2 hours, or until the beans are soft and the water has turned a matte chocolatey brown. Do the thing with the onions and the garlic from earlier in the video. Add salt to taste and simmer for 10 minutes so all the flavors will infuse, and ta-da! Your beans will be ready and look and taste just like the ones made in the pressure cooker, but you will be a whole day older. Oh, and here's that tribute to the trusty pressure cooker as I promised. And while you're hearing to this lovely ditty by my friend Vincent Burke, composed especially for this episode, feel free to subscribe to the channel, click on the thumbs up button, or check out some of my friends and their beloved pressure cookers.
Empty belly, nothing in the deli, pressure cooker on. Need some dinner, even a beginner, pressure cooker on. Beans are soaking, mama, are you joking? Pressure cooker on. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, pressure cooker on. In Brazil they wouldn't do it any other way. Quick and easy preparation, your dinner's on a tray. Start the day, panela do passeio, pressure cooker on. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, pressure cooker on. Oh, pressure cooker on. Ooh, pressure cooker on. Pressure cooker on.